want you to think about what the goal is of giving feedback, whether it's positive feedback or constructive feedback. When you're giving feedback to your employee, what is your goal? And let me tell you what my goal used to be. It used to be stop doing the thing. My feedback was basically just targeted at getting my employee to do what I thought they should be doing or to stop doing what I thought they shouldn't be doing. Right. But the goal of feedback is their success, not my way, not my comfort, not my convenience, just their success. So when we give feedback, we should be looking for what is hindering their success and then helping them see it and remove it. I've always hated the phrase like feedback is a gift. I don't know why. I think it just feels like a cop out, like you're sugarcoating what needs to be said. But when we see the goal of feedback as removing barriers to someone else's success, then yeah, it's definitely a gift. So I had an employee who would get really emotionally charged in meetings when someone would suggest something that she didn't really agree with, or maybe she felt like it would be the wrong way to go. And this became very personal for her. And because of that, she would get really emotional in meetings. Did it make meetings harder to have as a team? Yes. Did it sometimes stop us in our progress? Yes. But more than that, it was so draining for her. I mean, she clearly felt like she was carrying the weight of something that wasn't hers to carry. I learned that she was afraid that if she didn't speak up, it would come back and be her fault. And that pressure was causing her to have extreme emotions, which sounds reasonable. And that's a super stressful way to have to do work day in and day out. And not only was it stressful, but her reactions were damaging relationships on the team. So this behavior was a major hurdle to her success. And after several feedback conversations over time, things started to improve and she started to feel more free and less stuck in these meetings. But here's the best part. Now she works for a different organization, but she says that her success today in her current role would not have been possible without the feedback and growth she went through when she worked for us. And it wasn't easy. It was not pretty, but it was preparing her for her next and greater success. So the goal of feedback is removing any hurdles to their success. We can go into a feedback conversation genuinely on their team, on their side, saying, hey, from where I stand, this is how I see it. This thing you are doing is keeping you from success in this role. And if we actually take on that perspective, then we can have peace of mind and we can have clarity going into these conversations, regardless of how our employees react.